And we are back. I went back to the one starting room of the dungeon, and I actually have someone else with me this time.
Yeah, I'm here.
Let me bring up the guide because seriously, it's horrible trying to play this game without a guide.
You might just suck.
No, I wasn't born in this era of gaming, so.
Yeah, I know. I suck at even the newer games.
No, I meant just the dungeons. So, just so you, to catch you up with where we are, I just killed Thor. And apparently his hammer is a nuclear bomb, and he took out at least Tokyo. I don't know if it's all of Japan, but
Oh, fun. It's always Tokyo.
it really is with these.
Strange Journey just wasn't Shin Megami Tensei 4 just because it didn't take place in Tokyo.
Yeah, I heard. Alright. So, just so you know, I'm doing the neutral path because that shows off the most content and is canonical for the second game.
Isn't that the canon ending for most of the games?
Yeah, because the second game branches off into the all of the timelines. Oh boy. The map for this area is so convoluted.
I bet it is.
Let's see, sorry for nothing really happening on the screen. I'm scrolling through the guide. Yeah, you also just, your comp gets wiped of all the demons you had for some reason.
So you have to get more?
I'm not even sure that you can negotiate with demons in this area. I think that the challenge might be that you have to get the party. Oh, no. You actually go find them in different rooms. But we, the Chaos Hero, and the Law Hero, I believe, are all here.
Okay.
Let me just. Okay. So. Oh, the first step I take. Oh, yeah, Skype call, so I need to actually. I don't get why Skype automatically lowers the volume slightly of everything.
Because it'd be annoying under normal circumstances.
Better than nothing. Mansion. Oh, Cathedral of Shadows. Considering I have no demons, this is kind of worthless.
It's very worthless.
Ugh. I'm just not even gonna try.
Why?
Because you never want to fight on your own. Because just also the reason I have nothing in intelligence and magic is because for some reason the main character doesn't learn any spells at all.
That's pointless to even have them then.
No, the stats are there. They have the general template for all of the characters and demons. Oh right, I think this is like the end game bonus dungeon where you get the best armor that's not from. Oh, Kinari. Definitely going to summon you as soon as possible. Bit low level for now, though.
Oh well.
Um, level 15, that's only 4 levels lower than me. I actually need to get to the point where I can, manually change my alignment, because I'm law right now for some reason, but...
There's a point where you can just choose your alignment.
Essentially. I think it's like you manipulate the RNG or something like that. Nekomata is a lot more clothed in later games.
I can tell.
I think I have life stones. Ah. Get out of there.
It's gonna be funny if you don't escape one of these times.
Oh, hey, Sinta. I think that he's my law hero.
Okay.
Hikari is the heroine's name and his girlfriend's name. They're always the same, by the way. At least the encounter rate is a lot lower than some of the other dungeons. Is this a turtle?
It looks like it.
That's kind of odd.
Aren't most of the demons?
Even for Konako's designs. Well, at least I haven't taken any damage so far.
So you keep running away.
Okay, maybe I should try friendly instead of threatening. Honestly, my biggest concern is Magnetite at this point. I don't get why they changed it from Magnetite to Maka.
Because I can.
One shouldn't be too bad. Also, I have the most overpowered bullets in the game. Because in this game, it's basically a 95% chance of a status ailment if a spell or ability hits.
Wow.
Yeah, they are broken in this game. But I stole the heroine's bullets, which inflict sleep.
Wow.
This isn't any of our day, really. Let's see. My hometown was nuked. Mother was eaten. Oh, I'm sorry. This is gonna be the first time for a while that my party's been full of... Oh, I hate this stupid... Just get out of here. Because you would think that, oh, it's a fish, it's probably weak to electricity. It reflects electricity.
Wow.
Like, there's no real way to tell what a demon's weakness or resistance is.
That must be a pain in the ass.
It kind of is, but, like, this is definitely a game that has aged kind of well, but not great. Alright. I'm gonna see if I can combine Canary and Apsaurus into anything. I like how it has, like, really good magic, but it has no magic power or effect, basically.
I never used the elemental demons in any of the games.
I'm just assuming that they're really good for fusion.
I think that's the point.
Ooh, Fornius. Ah, but it's chaos. It hurts. I'm just going into every room because I'm not really following the map here, which is probably a really stupid idea. No, don't return. That is the opposite of what I want you to do. There's not really an opposite of return, I guess, but shut up. Okay, I know they resist fire for sure. I think that it's actually a lower chance if it's like a damage spell for all target, but like I was looking, like Zahn has a 95% chance. And that's a very early game spell.
That doesn't sound overpowered at all.
Well, the thing is, like, it's not like most games where enemies don't have all the abilities that the player has. So it goes both ways. And that usually only lasts a couple of turns unless it's sleep. Which no enemy has really tried. And then somewhere off after battle. Alright, Shinta is my mage. I typoed. And I'll put another point into magic. Megamada's normal attack is an all attack?
Wow.
Jeez. Eat gun. Because guns are clearly things that you can eat. Well, I guess you could, but it would just be really difficult and painful. Also, a problem I have, you can't cancel auto, so I have to reload my save state. Which was in...
Wow.
At least I know I need to go into these corner rooms. Alright, I'm gonna actually use the map here.
Maps are nice.
Alright, so from here I want to go back. And then... I don't want to see you again until you're an optional fight. Which you really only need to do your first playthrough to know where to go. Which is all the way in Nocturne. Through here... Yeah, this is a weird route to go because this was intended to... At least on the map, this is the third demon to go to, but...
I would be so confused going through this.
Well, that's why I'm using a map. Trust me, I get confused. I am not dealing with something that has Agilao and Bufula. 10 magnet. What? I guess I didn't have a third demon or something.
Oh well.
10 magnetite. Okay. Lesson of the day, kids. Lie to demons and they'll leave you alone.
Isn't that common sense?
Just like walking into walls, apparently. Boy. Get out of there. Okay. I am at a... Okay, those doors actually only open up if you have specific, at least, a certain level and certain stats, so... Okay, from here... I want to go back through here. Yeah, that is the problem with this game. Like, in a dungeon, all the hallways look the same. Well, that's an issue with first-person dungeon crawls in general.
That's why I suck at them.
Oh, for God's sake. It's funny because nobody likes God in this game, except for the law hero.
Isn't God almost always depicted as the bad guy?
Depending on your point of view, yeah. Finally! Right, so I'm gonna go down here and get to the Chaos Hero. Let's see, get Apsaris back. Though there is one disadvantage to doing the neutral route because, well, or the law route, because you don't just get handed a demon that's really high level and has really high stats, yes, stats at the end of the game.
So in the chaos route, you do?
Yeah. But, in other routes, it's a, optional boss, so... Wait. I should just trust when the map says that rooms are empty. Alright, this is where I got the law hero.
Having problems?
Oh, I can actually just go... Wait. I am so glad that they come with Mapper. Suddenly things are clear. Alright. I hate how short it is, though. Let me just summon Apsaris into Angel quickly. I like how Apsaris has more health than every other party member besides me. Okay. That's the Heretic Mansion, which is the Cathedral of Shadows in later games. That's why I was thinking that. Remember when I said that this area didn't have such high encounter rates? Luckily, there's a map. Okay, I want to go left. I do want to heal, though. No. Zanma. You use sword. Hama, because in this... I do like how insta-kills aren't worthless in these games. Because they actually do hit.
They never hit in the newer games.
See, this guy is the healer. Unlike everywhere else, you don't have to pay for healing. Great game for the kids. Worldwide nuclear holocausts. It's kind of like that REM song that I don't remember. The Chaos Hero won. I just want to make sure that I'm not messing up by saying yes.
Who's that guy?
He is... Honestly, he hasn't... He looks a lot like Jesus or something.
I wanted to say that.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, great. Yeah, we get to go on a fetch quest.
Oh, fun.
Alright, so... From here... I want to go... here, then... here, because that used to be an infinite loop. Do we even want to do this? Okay. So we want to go to... Oh, fun. I'll just get out of here. I like how sometimes they'll give you money. Now, am I going the right way? Oh, wait. Wow, the map I'm using is a 90-degree turn from this one, so it's going to be annoying. I went left, but I wanted to go right. Because there's nothing to do that way yet. do something that a lot of other games don't do that's really simple that I like is that when there's only one enemy, it doesn't ask you what you're attacking.
I hate it when games do that. It's so pointless and annoying.
Like you. Oh ho ho. I'm so clever.
Shut up.
You should expect this from me.
I probably should.
Now it's time for long hallway. Yeah. Alright, caught off guard, so I might as well actually get some experience here.
Experience is always nice.
Except when you're max level, but that's a different story. Sort of like how the original Pokemon games still said that your Pokemon gained experience even though the experience counter didn't even go up. I do not want to go there yet. I want to go... I really should be doing more negotiations for the sake of being able to fuse later. Wow, I get worse experience here than in an earlier game dungeon, and by that I mean one dungeon ago. And we get Soma. Wait, no, it's not a shortcut if I go that way. Today I learned that demons call each other bro. Kind of an interesting observation. And by that I mean not at all. Honestly, I forget what half of these spells do.
Wow.
Because most of them aren't even returning spells. Well, at least they're silenced, so if they're magic users, go me. Paralotti. Okay, that's curing paralysis. Diorama. I know the basic spells that are in pretty much every game. I'm not that stupid, at least. And Rakukaja is either a buff or a debuff. Oh, stunned. Okay, buff. Why did I use Hama a second time? First time it didn't miss.
Because you're stupid. Medea, I guess. And there. No, I see. They're the really annoying kinds of enemies that have really high defense, but pretty much no HP. That's always fun. Wow, that was not worth the experience. Let's get him to around 20.
96 yen. Alright. Now I get to go down long hallways again. Not worth
That's
it.
always fun.
Okay, I feel like it's programmed to have a higher encounter rate if you just escaped. Which actually makes a lot of sense now I think about it. Don't use Hama like an idiot. Use Rakakaja. Oh, great. Oh, wow. For some reason I had it in my head that Angel mostly had magic power, not physical power.
Does it have mostly physical?
It did a relatively high amount of damage. This is so not worth the experience.
But why do you keep fighting him?
I don't know. I have a
I do
problem.
that sometimes.
Oh wait, that's not where it came from. I'm glad that in the second game, the map is actually bound to select. So I basically want to stay in this room until I get to the other long hallway. I don't know why the experience rate is suddenly dropped. Like, just in the dungeon before this, I was getting like 200 a fight. Okay. Get some healing.
That thing looks creepy that heals you.
Let's be honest, all of Kaneko's demons are creepy.
That's true.
I hate you, Jesus man.
What do you have to get for him?
The Soma from the spring. Okay, the second one is the only other one. Honestly, I can just cut to that, so... Alright, we're back. I have the, Soma. I should really sell this attack knife when I get the chance. And I picked up another bead off of the Canary. Phantasmagoria? No, that's a different game. More fetch quest.
Fetch quests are the worst.
Especially when your party barely can survive, like mine.
Yep.
Ugh. Okay, so I want to find the way to the middle ring. So that's through here. And I hate you so much, you stupid. I wonder how many people mispronounce Medea as media.
I did it first.
The media heals you. It's the opposite of a conspiracy theory. Alright, go down to the T-junction, go north. I'm not reading off directions, I'm just reading what I need to do on the map. And don't you start dooraying. I wonder if stat buffs stack in this game.
You'd think they would.
Yeah, because back in this point of time for the series, it's new. They don't know exactly what they're doing. Like, they do have practice with Megami Tensei, but it's kind of they probably don't stack. That, or they stack infinitely and never wear off.
Considering the game's older, they might not stack.
Also, this is why spiders creep me out. All spiders have faces like this. Really? $256 experience. We. Okay, this is what he meant by gate to the north, because he can't have like a back door to his room or anything. Alright, so now I want to go. Okay. Oh, I actually do need to go this way. I'm probably gonna cut the video when I get this first phantasm or whatever.
Okay. How many fetch quests do you have to do for this guy?
I'm not sure if it actually gets this oh god, it's a because I'm not chaos aligned, this is actually going to be a boss. He has Agilao.
Well, that sucks.
Oh god. Why, Atlas? I hate when they come in multiple waves.
It's too bad.
And apparently Nekomata is a masochist.
I'm not surprised.
Considering what she says in Nocturne, neither am I. Mario. if you play this game, the reason you want to dry it as soon as you can is because its extra ability is an all-targeting Marin Karin.
Wow.
That's not overpowered at all. And most of the time it worked. Oh wait, I'm charmed, so I'm... Ugh. This fight sucks. Just defend. You wouldn't think a cat would give me this much trouble.
Cats are the worst.
Psaris is sleeping and... It'll wear off. I hope.
Or not.
That's the more likely. Okay, I didn't have a demon in that slot, so I got some magnetite. I feel happy! Monty Python is applicable in all situations.
I've never seen it.
Get out.
I've seen some scenes from it.
What, the movies or the show?
Oh. And Tales of Exilia referenced it.
Really?
Yes.
It's Exilia?
Yes. That's how I've heard people pronounce it.
It says alright. Oh no. Not another. What does that even do, the wall of water? Is it like a blue wall, or...? Alright, Angel doesn't have the MP for it. And then... from here... okay. No, I'm gonna save this. And you could see my ROM name, gasp. Alright, so he has 310 HP, 60 and 60 MP.
That doesn't sound too bad.
If you consider that I typically deal around 20 damage,
Never
with
mind,
it.
that sounds bad.
And I can't put it to sleep with my nerve bullets. Alright, he can use, his physical attack tends to do 60 damage around. I'm gonna get murdered. Aguilau deals around 80 fire damage. Oh god. I'm gonna have to do off-screen grinding in this horrible place.
Have fun with that.
doubt it, but can I silence him?
Probably not.
Now, it always confuses me when it says it misses instead of it had no effect.
Also, Angel died.
Yeah, I noticed. Let's see if I can win the War of Attrition. Nope. So next time on Let's Play Shin Megami Tensei, I'll have ground up a bit, and may or may not have other demons, I don't even know. So yeah.